ruff, ruff, ruff. Oh, oh, oh.
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto live.
So I get back home from the gym the other day and I'm like, wait, there's a package on the front porch, but I have nothing on the way. I didn't order anything. And then I read the label. It's from Mattel. Shout out Mattel and Mattel Creations for hooking us up with the brand new Finish the Story Cody Rhodes. In this video, we're going to be reviewing and unboxing the Finish the Story Cody Rhodes. And what's funny, it's actually exclusive to Ringside Collectibles. It's up for pre-order right now. Discount code LIVE does save 10% on this 2-pack. No, it's not only Cody Rhodes. We're also seeing the first ever WWE Elite dog figure. That being Cody Rhodes' dog, Pharaoh. How freaking cool is that? What a unique pack right here from Mattel. Once again, exclusive to Ringside Collectibles. And also in that short unboxing that I filmed the other day, feel free to check it out. We post a short every single day here on the Bretto Live YouTube channel. We're always staying active. A Hall of Champions 4-pack. This is going to be exclusive to Target, and I do believe it's up for pre-order on the app right now. You got Bruno Sammartino, Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, The Invisible Man, OTC on the end. How freaking cool is that? Review dropping soon on this. But in this video, we're reviewing the Finish the Story Cody Rhodes, in-depth detail, accessories. We're gonna have a look at the Pharaoh figure, man. Come on, baby. I know that's why you clicked on this video to see the Pharaoh figure. We're gonna look at it. So without further ado, let's throw it in the ring. Missed the dang ring. Dang it! And let's jump to the unboxing. Let's go. The year is 2024, and Cody Rhodes just finished the story at WrestleMania 40, baby, when he pinned Roman Reigns and became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Here is Cody Rhodes inside this beautiful packaging. This is a 2-pack. We are seeing Pharaoh. We are seeing a freaking WWE Elite dog. How insane is that? So here's the packaging. We're going to start off with that. Then we're going to have a look at accessories, figures, comparisons, whole 9 yards. I'm going to let you know if you guys need to pre-order this, man. At the front, we're going to have the Elite Collection logo, the TrueFX Head Scan Technology logo. If it has TrueFX Head Scan Technology, does that mean they scanned Pharaoh's face? We're going to be the judge of that. WWE logo right there. At the top, it does say the American Nightmare. Really nice print there. On the front, we're also going to see the Finish the Story logo, the Ringside Collectibles exclusive patch names there. On the side, we can see a cool animated shot of Cody Rhodes looking really cool. And on this side, yes, I would assume we'd see Pharaoh. There he is with his blue eyes. I wonder if the figure has blue eyes. We're going to have to look up close on that. And then on the back, we have like a recreation of like the famous Hulk Hogan WrestleMania poster, but obviously it's Cody Rhodes here with the flag. Top of the pole is the WWE logo. There's a little read up on Cody Rhodes and his dog. Not much more going on at the bottom, so without further ado, enough talk. Let's open this Cody Rhodes and Pharaoh WWE Elite 2-pack Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Let's freaking go. I am so impressed with how this Cody Rhodes figure came out. Heck, and this Pharaoh figure. God, that thing has a lot of articulation. We're gonna have a closer look at him, but here's everything you get straight out of the package. This is everything you get with Cody Rhodes. The weight belt is under the shirt. We will show it here in a sec. Look at this backdrop. First of all, look at this opening backdrop you can get right here. Literally recreating that poster shot of Cody Rhodes on the mountain with the flag. So we're gonna be able to get a great like shot of Cody. Let me literally right here. Look at this. This is so Instagram worthy. Holy cow, does that look freaking awesome. So there's everything you get. Let's officially have a look at all the accessories and then the figures. Bunch of comparisons. Cannot wait to do it. Here are all the accessories we're seeing for Cody Rhodes. No, I'm not going to include Pharaoh as an accessory because he's his own separate figure. So he will have his own separate accessories portion of the video. So we do have 2 interchangeable head scans here for Mr. Cody Rhodes. This one we've obviously seen before. They like to use this one on a lot of the top picks and a lot of the main elite lines. I think it looks exactly like Cody Rhodes. He's kind of looking like, it kind of looks like he's holding his breath a little bit with his mouth, but I like this head scan a lot. Got a little bit of his nightmare tattoo there below his ear. Obviously, if you pop it on the head scan, it will line up with the tattoo on his neck. Blonde hair, just like his father, Dusty Rhodes, going around the entire head scan. And this head scan, I do believe, is from the original WrestleMania 38 Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes right here. The one that was exclusive to MattelCreations.com. It looks familiar. It looks exactly like Cody. I love the eyes, bro. The smile's freaking fantastic. Really nice head scan here. This is a very similar t-shirt to that one Superstars Mattel Creations exclusive with Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes 2-pack. Gonna have the Finish the Story logo on the front, but this time it is gonna be a cutoff cloth, and it is made for an elite figure. So we do have the Velcro on the back. Really nice logo here on the front. Got the flag and Pharaoh, literally the same logo that was on the box. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is an entire American flag right here. I thought it was paper, dude. I don't know why I thought it was paper. Like, classic Mattel figures used to do paper flags, and they'd always get crinkled. They get bent in your accessories box. This is 100% cloth, and it's not like glued to this metal pole. You could easily just slide it off. It's just a little plastic stick. You're just gonna slide this right down on there. Hey, yo! And then it's basically just the American flag. It's fully cloth, super duper nice. You could actually get it going in the wind. We do have the American Nightmare weight belt, which can be tough to get on the figure itself, only because how it's designed. You got this big stud here in the front, and when you try to push it onto the figure, it can be a little tough. So I recommend connecting it and disconnecting it a couple times before you put it on the action figure, so then it gets used to actually going on the figure. Once you wear that little stud in, it will make it easier to put it on the figure, but it is a tough son of a gun to get on there, because this part of the weight belt is not thick at all, so you do have to work it on there pretty well. Get your little thumbnail there behind it and pop it in the hole, but once you pop your thumbnail behind it, you will get it in the hole. And once it's on the figure, it looks really good, because you do have the buckle here in the front, the little holes, Nightmare on the back. It is a nice weight belt. It could just be tough to get on sometimes. Oh, interchangeable hands? Don't worry, we got a ton, brother. All the hands do have wrist tape on the right hand. We got the open grappling hands, or you could also have Cody Rhodes praying. And you can't beat the fisted hands and microphone holding hands with vein detail, or in this case, well, yeah, shouldn't they be flag holding hands? Come on, baby. The accessories for this Cody Rhodes are so freaking unique, and I'm very impressed with those. The figure itself, though, as you can see, I do have the grappling hands slash praying hands and the smiling head scan on the figure, and dude, it looks fantastic, man. Oh my gosh, Mattel, y'all never miss with Cody Rhodes, I swear. But here's the head scan here on the figure. Looks just as good as the other one. The tattoo's gonna line up. Best tattoo a person has ever gotten right there. We do have some hair stubble here at the top of his pecs where it does say dream. Double jointed elbows with no elbow pads. Great buttery articulation up top. And yes, you could actually have Cody Rhodes praying if you want to. It's very, very funny looking. I like that. And then the wrist tape obviously there on the right hand. I don't have a weight belt on him currently, but obviously that's where you'd put the weight belt. But when you don't have the weight belt, you can see all the detail. Check it out. We got a little eagle here on the front with 2 stars to his left and his right. Some really nice red and white stripes outlined in gold pinstriping. And don't worry one bit, Cody Rhodes is 100% on ball joints, so we're going to be seeing some very, very nice fluent articulation. When we're able to get a figure at a right angle, it is some good articulation on the legs. This looks like a whole ass arrow pointing down. Is that just me? It looks like a big arrow. Then I have a very similar eagle there on his bootay. Some nice stars, stripes, pinless knees, which are working a little stiff, but these always just take some time to get worn in, and then they could easily move just like butter. So just give it some time on those, and they'll be working really, really well. The boots, they've used this mold with Jacob Fatu. They use it with Cody Rhodes a lot. It's a really nice boot mold. Got the Nightmare logo on the side. Updated ankle pivot. Main color is going to be white. They're moving nice and stiff and tight, and really nice black soles here to top it off at the bottom, man. Very impressive Cody Rhodes. Mattel, y'all nailed this figure. Holy cow. No, my tribal chief, I can't do that. Here is Roman Reigns' first Ultimate Edition standing next to, oh, hey, yo. Standing next to Cody Rhodes with no accessories. You know we had to get the former one half of the Undisputed Tag Team Champions up in here. We got main event Jey Uso. That's the Ultimate Edition standing next to Cody Rhodes. Slowly but surely, we will put all the accessories on there. We got the flag. We got the weight belt. Man, that Cody looks so good next to main event Jey Uso. Here is Cody Rhodes' second Ultimate Edition. This Ultimate Edition is based off of WrestleMania 39. And then this Ultimate Edition is going to be based off of WrestleMania 38, when he made a miraculous return to WWE, defeating Seth Rollins on his first night back as the American Nightmare. Here we have another comparison here with Cody Rhodes. We got a couple of Elite figures. We got the brand new War Games Elite with the face paint looking like Stardust over here. And then this is the Top Picks / Royal Rumble Elite Cody Rhodes. They re-released that one, so pretty much the same figure. And there's Cody Rhodes with pretty much all of his accessories on, y'all. I did manage to get the weight belt around the shirt. It was tough to do, but we did manage to do it. It looks really good. And the last set of comparisons, we do have another Elite Cody Rhodes over here. I feel like this is an underrated one that sat on the shelves for too long, bro. This is a really nice Cody Rhodes. And then here is the suited small Cody Rhodes. I like to call this the undersized Cody. I cannot wait for a new suited Cody Rhodes. This figure is way too small. It might not look like it on camera, but trust me, it is. All right, enough about Cody Rhodes. This is a 2-pack. That means there's another person in the wait, excuse me, there's a dog as his partner, and it's Braun. Wait, it It ain't this dog. It's this dog. It's Pharaoh. And I wish I could say this is the first ever dog that Mattel did as an action figure, but it's not. They actually did a dog with a Tori Wilson action figure that I will compare with this figure soon, so stay tuned for that. But Brody's coming with 2 interchangeable head scans. One has the tongue out and one is just obviously mouth closed. If you look ultra closely, okay, he is gonna have the light blue eyes just like the real dog in real life. Look at this thing, bro. The ears look so good. There's some nice little paint tone in the ears. The nose and the mouth, they're painted, man. That is the inside of the head. There is gonna be a port here on the figure. Port it in there, takes a little force, and then look, fully articulated head. Say you want Pharaoh out of breath and you want his tongue out, you just pop that head on the Pharaoh and now Pharaoh's smiling. He could pose for the camera. He's got his tongue out. How freaking cool is that? What? It's not the only thing we're gonna be seeing with Pharaoh. He's also gonna be coming with a dog collar. I thought they were just gonna reuse the dog collar from the Matilda figure with the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, but they did not. This is actually a brand new dog collar. Gonna be a little red collar here with a little metal paint. And there's actually a handle at the end of this leash, bro. It's literally a leash and collar combo. How cool is that? How does it work on the Pharaoh action figure? Remove the interchangeable head for the Pharaoh, and there's actually a little divot in the front of the figure where you could slide the collar. I recommend pointing the little metal part upwards, so then the collar's gonna be going backwards like that. Just pop the head on, and look, you could still see the collar behind the head. When you turn the articulation, it might cover it a little bit, but that's obviously just gonna mimic some fur covering the collar. All right, into the part that I believe all you guys have been waiting for. How did Mattel make a fully articulated WWE Elite dog action figure, aka Pharaoh? Here he is, smiling it off for you guys. Look at him. That's so funny, dude. So we're gonna go through the detail first, and then I'm gonna show off articulation. Obviously, we went through all the detail on the heads already, but yeah, if you look really closely, we can see like a bunch of different fur design. There's really no other color on the figure besides the face, where we see all this different color, and at the end of his paws, there's gonna be a minor hint of color here at the end of his paws, showing where the nails are. Literally on both set of paws, we could see it. So that's pretty much all the color we're gonna see. Other than that, it's basically just gonna be some nice fur design going throughout the entire Pharaoh. Now, how does articulation work? Well, first of all, the head is fully articulated. You could send it up, send it down. Very, very nicely articulated head with that one little joint inside the figure. As far as the abdomen, he could fully twist. So you could fully twist his abdomen. It can point up, so he could be jumping up in the air if you want to test your posing skills. Test your posing skills with this Pharaoh. You can get him in some very, very unique positions. So the abdomen's going to be a really nice, I would consider that the diaphragm of the action figure, right? Tail's going to be 100% full 360 articulated. You can point it up, down, to the side, everything. It's going to be fully articulated back there. As far as the legs, that's where the articulation gets a little dicey in my personal opinion. Both legs are going to be on one joint. So when I move this side moves. And there's not much range of motion we're going to be seeing with this legs. I do kind of have to force it down there to kind of have him in a seated position if I did want to have him seated. So the articulation on the legs, I wouldn't say is the best. Literally the toes of his paw are articulated. Absolutely insane. You could do a full 360 on the legs, so whatever you want to mess with there, you can do it on the front. As far as the back, same thing on the front. When you move one side, the other side moves as well. They're not on like separate joints. They're on one joint inside of the action figure, if you know what I mean. The back's articulated very, very well. Same thing. The paw's articulated. You could fully twist all of this. You get him in a full jumping position, which is really cool. You can get him in a seated position like this, kind of just scrunch him down a little bit and then balance him out. You can get him in a seated position, send the tail to the side. It's a very, very articulated figure. Look, you could have him running. You can do some wild things with this action figure, 100%. But this is definitely a figure that needs to be worn in. When I got mine out of the package right away, it was a stiff action figure, but dude, slowly but surely, we are wearing this figure in. Look at this. I'm like literally wearing in the articulation as we speak. But this is a very cool dog action figure, believe it or not. Let's get some dog comparisons with Pharaoh. Oh my god, dog comparisons? Dog? Look at him! Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we have a WWE Mattel action figure dog comparison. I never thought I'd see the day where I do a dog comparison, but this is actually Chloe, Tori Wilson's dog, and this dog actually has single leg articulation, which is actually very cool. That's what I think they should have did with Pharaoh. Here's Matilda, of course, Davey Boy Smith dog, or the British Bulldog. He is not articulated at all, but I'm just so glad they did not do this rubber collar anymore, man. That's super cool how they gave us a cloth collar. Pharaoh, but yeah, there they are staying next to Pharaoh, bro. That is freaking crazy. alligators from Mattel, bro. These were from a Luke Harper figure. They came with Luke Harpers over the years. So there is Pharaoh next to alligators. I don't know why, but yeah, animals. How freaking wild is that? So, final thoughts here on the 2-pack with Pharaoh and Cody Rhodes. This is one of the most unique 2-packs Mattel has ever done. Like, actually, bro, Mattel nailed this, in my opinion. So much fun when it comes to accessories for the Cody Rhodes. An interchangeable head with a dog? Like, what? So freaking awesome is that Pharaoh action figure. I'm getting more and more in love with this action figure the more I pose it around, the more I play with it. It is a lot of fun. The articulation needs to be worn in, but it's still so much fun. Pose around that Pharaoh, and there he is, officially right next to his owner, his father, Cody Rhodes. That is so freaking awesome. It is available at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10%. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking up this 2-pack down in the comment section down below. I'm very curious to see your thoughts, and I really hope you guys enjoyed my review on this insane 2-pack. This is Bretto Live saying have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bretto Live is out.